Hi, you want to start a business and you're thinking of what would people say? Will you make sales? Will this business be profitable for you or not? On this episode, I would share my own personal experience of 5 years being in business in Canada, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm sure you are going to learn one or two things from this episode. Let's dive into it. So, welcome to another interesting episode. If you are new on my channel, please kindly press the subscribe button, like, and share. So, on this episode, I would like to talk about my 5 years experience in business in Canada. So, I moved to Canada in 2017 and, trying to settle in, trying to figure out how the system works and all that. 2019, I started my business. And when I started my business, I started from going from one house to the other. Yes, that was how I started this business. I'll take my items to different people. Like if I know that there's a shelter that a lot of Nigerians are in that shelter, I will take it there and I started selling abaya, just only abaya by that time. I was doing the abaya, it was good. I was taking it to the shelters, people were buying. One important thing I would like you to take home from this is that when you're starting a business, the people you think you know or the people you think they would support you are the ones that would go behind you to badmouth your market. When I was taking the ready to wear and abaya to the shelters, there's someone that I knew from back home. She was the one telling people that their buyers were not Dubai buyers, that they should not buy from me. And wallahi bilazim, I swear to God, I swear to everything I own. I don't lie about markets. If it's China, I'll tell you it is China. China sells good quality items that you can't even compare to anything. To God, those buyers were from Dubai. Till date, I still have my agent that shops from me from Dubai. If you want the agent contact, you want to buy anything from Dubai, you will pay for it. I'll give you the contact. Till date, it still helps me buy things. So this woman went about telling people in that shelter that they shouldn't buy from me. And you know, we blacks, we Nigerians, once anybody says something like that, you would pick race. So I just wonder, there was a day I went there and a lot of people were just looking at me like piece of shit. People that when they see me, they are always happy with gist. They buy, they pick this one, come back next week to collect your money, take half, all those kind of things. They now became suddenly cold. I was now wondering what happened. Well, I went back to my house. On getting home, someone called me and told me that this person was the one that told people when they were having their lunch or something in the dining that she was telling some set of people that my Dubai, that is a lie, that it wasn't Dubai. So I stopped going there. Yes, I stopped going there. So from there, COVID came and I moved to selling nose masks and turban, because even health workers, everybody then they needed something to cover their hair and all that. So my turban business boomed so much during that period. So that was what I was doing. I was taking it to homes, truck farm, a lot of people there. Like that was what I really did. Better part of 2020 and all that. So I was selling it, I was doing good. 20 when I was doing the turban, I was doing jewelry, I was doing nose marks. So those three things were really booming for me. It was doing good. Some will come to my house, they will pick whatever they want, and it was all that. It was all doing good. It was time to move out of Toronto. I was moving out. We needed a bigger space and all that. When I got to my new house, I was using one of the rooms there as a display. I'll take the pictures there and all that. I was doing that. It was time to, the space was too small. I needed a bigger space. I started using my garage. While I was using my garage, it became too small again. And during winter, I could not stay there because it's always very cold. I even after while I got industrial heater, it was still always very cold. So I needed to move. That was when I had to come to our basement. I did the renovation, and since then I've been running my business from home in my basement. So let's say some good parts, well, I'll say some bad parts and some things I have experienced in my 5 years of business in Canada. So running the business has really been very good. It's really been good because there has not been any month I'll call anyone that's come and borrow me. I need to pay for my bills or I need to do this. don't get me wrong. I have friends that I will call that. Mo fẹ́ rajà owó mi ò pè sáré fún mi 10,000. Mo fẹ́ ra kinní kan owó mi ò pè sáré fún mi 5,000. Màá fún ẹ padà next week. I have friends that I call that, oh, I don't have money to run this business for some time. Like, I want to buy something. My money is not complete. Can you help me till next month? So I have friends that I do that with. Yes. But my business is doing good. Alhamdulillah. I don't have to beg before I pay my bills. Yes, I don't. So you see that there's something someone said to me one time that Riskat, business is spiritual. It is spiritual. People you don't know, people that you don't even know they exist, they would beef you, they would hate you, they would get people to inherit you as their enemy, all because they are seeing you. At first, when I started this business, a lot of people that I know their name, that I know them till date, they all said I was lazy. Look at her. Are people back home? Are they even going to be happy that they have someone in abroad? She's lazy, she's not working. So you think working only means going to 9 to 5 or going they play? So a lot of things has been said. Some that I even sell to, when they see me in parties, they try to hide like they don't know me, which I always get the gist. Maybe you have told your friends that you bought real gold, so you don't want to associate yourself with this girl, which is fine. I always get it, and I'm always in my own lane as well. I respect people's privacy, so that I can understand. But you see, when you're starting that business and you think that your friends will be the first set of customers that would patronize you, they won't. Open your social media page. Run sponsored ad on them. The business you want to do, write it down right now. In my next video, I'll be dropping business ideas you can start from your home. So watch out for my next video. I'll be doing that. This year was actually one of my worst year in business in Canada. And I'm going to tell you why I said it was one of my worst years in business in Canada. I almost gave up. Like, I'm not even doing again. But then again, I thought of it that, okay, if you don't do this, what do you want to do? Is it the PSW job that you dropped how many years ago? Is that what you want to go back to? So I picked up my pieces again and encouraged myself. It was bad that there is no day I wake up and I will not see people sending me someone's video that, oh, this girl is shading you. She said you don't sell something, you don't sell real something. This girl is saying things. It is you this girl is talking to in her video. It is you. A lot of it were coming, even in my DM. People that I don't know. People that I know that, okay, these ones are my friends or they buy from me, they were sending it to me. People that I don't know were sending it to me. So it was a lot for me. I was losing customers. Because the videos were everywhere. Our videos were everywhere. And I don't know, people were seeing it. They were sending it. There's people that would see it and they would pick what she has said and they would look away. They won't come to me to come and tell me anything or whatever thing. But people were saying it. They were coming to me. They were saying it. I was losing customers. I was not selling. And the worst of it was I was losing my Instagram page again. I wanted to do my 50th anniversary. My page was down. My page was disabled. March 28 again. They took down my page. Like, it was a lot for me. But guess what? I was very prayerful. What? I was prayerful. I was praying. I was mi ò no gun amo mo ni Kurani. Gbogbo abiyamo ayé. I was praying. I was praying. I was always praying that Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ mo pé mi ò ná náà mi. I don't know anything else. This is what I know how to do best. This is where I derive joy from. This is where I know that when you tell me Riskat market this, I will market it so well and I will sell. So where do I was always praying, I was always praying that whatever the obstacles is my business, God, please come true for me. It was a lot, as I said. So I'm going to advise you, if you are going into business, see, don't shade anybody. Whether you like the person, you don't like the person, people are watching. People are watching. Just market your products, say whatever thing you want to say, and just go. At times when I come here and I say some things like behind closed door, I have cried. Because, but I thank God today, that didn't stop me. One prayer point I was always telling God was, God, people that buy wholesales from me, and they are doing well. Some would even call me, maybe they want to buy, directly from China and the MOQ is too much for them. They would call me and ask me, do I want to share? But those periods, I was not buying markets because I was not selling. So a lot of them, they were even on my case that they were praying for me as well. Push, my worry, oh my dad, it's going to be better. Don't give up. A lot of them were advising me. A lot of them were telling. That was when I decided to start selling luxury items in full. I was selling it, but I was taking them on pre-order on my Telegram channel. I'll post the pictures there. I'll only buy what each person wants. But when they had made the news that, oh, Posh does not sell real jewelry, the jewelry she's selling is not is the fake one, I was losing customers from there, and I didn't want that to get to me. So I had to bring something else to start selling, to introduce to people, and that was where the market picked up. So imagine if I had said, oh, because of I really wanted to. God is my witness. I was always crying. I was sad about it. But I didn't. And at the end of the day, here I am. We are at the end of the year right now. I have a deposit for a house I want to make next week. And it's 35,000. I'm not borrowing it from anybody to pay it. I'm paying it from the profit I had made from my business. I have done a lot of things this year, which I'm thankful to God for. So imagine if those obstacles did not come. But they came, and at the same time, they made me better. They made me closer to God. So you see that business you want to start. I'm making this video before we get to 2025 because I want you to know that business is really very good, especially for we that we are in abroad. Business is good. You would make money when you are determined. I'm not telling you to stop your 9-to-5 job. I didn't just wake up one day and said I want to stop. No. I was doing my 3 to 11 job. How did they say that hours? I was doing overnight shifts when I could do overnight shifts. My kids are so small, so I was doing all those things. But when I knew that okay, I can relent and I can believe my business would bring the income I need for me, that was when I stopped it. So for you who want to just start, don't just say I want to start and you want to stop. That's not possible. So watch out for my next video. I'm going to say more and I'll tell you businesses that you can do, that you can start from your home. So you see, talking is my thing. I've been talking so much and I enjoyed it. So please, if you learned 1 or 2 things from this video, kindly please subscribe, share, and comment. If there's anything you want me to talk about, if there's anything you want to know, you want to ask me questions, just drop it in the comment section and I will reply you.